PlayStation Plus Extra and Premium games are now live. Last of Us TV Season 2 gets launch window. Star Wars inspired Zack Snyder RPG is in production. Hey, how you doing? Welcome. Now if you've been waiting for your PlayStation Extra and Premium games, they are now live. And it looks like it's going to be an incredible month of fantastic titles. Some of the games are Ghostwire Tokyo, which has been this exclusive, the last exclusive with Bethesda on PlayStation. That's now included. It's worth giving it a go. The Uncharted 4 game and the spin-off game, that's available now. Immortals Fenyx Rising by Ubisoft. I haven't tried that. And of course Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six Extraction. And this is Tom Clancy mixed with aliens. The game was originally going to be called Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six Quarantine, but because of the pandemic it was judged to be an inappropriate name. Just so many good titles, some indie games, Final Fantasy Type 0, HD, Rage 2, Street Fighter 5 Champion Edition. But the one that I'm really looking forward to is Tchia. I've actually downloaded it and it's ready for me to play later today. It looks like this really fun type of open world adventure. Perhaps it's in the sort of style of Zelda. I'll have to play it to see for myself. It's got this beautiful music, this beautiful setting, these lovely, rich, vivid graphics, and it's set in New Caledonia, which I believe is a group of islands off the coast of Australia. And so, whilst it is a fantasy adventure, part of the game is going to be about this setting and, you know, experiencing that setting. It's rooted in this particular time and place, and I think that's really something that's quite good that a game can do. It can take you to somewhere else. I mean, you saw this with Ghost of Tsushima, where the game was basically rooted on Tsushima Island for the main game. And it gives you a sense or a flavour of being in another place. So it's something I'm very much looking forward to playing later today. Now, I'm sure you are aware of the success of The Last of Us TV show. The series has now finished. I'm not going to talk about what I thought of the series right now, except to say that the last episode, I feel it was a letdown in comparison to the rest of the series. But regardless, it's been a big success, a big hit. It's broken out from just the gaming community and become this mainstream hit where it's been talked about on TV, it's been covered in newspapers, and pretty much everybody seems to know what the program is about, even if they haven't watched it. So as the series has finished, people are understandably wanting to find out, when is the next series? What's the plan with it? Well, the actress Bella Ramsey, who plays Ellie, she was on the British talk show, The Jonathan Ross Show, and he actually asked her about it. And this is what she said.
How soon can we get to see the next series?
It'll be a while. I think we'll probably shoot like end of this year, beginning of next, and then it's like a year filming. So it'll be probably end of like 24, early 25.
Oh, possibly the end of next year, but more likely, if it's going to match what happened with the release of this series, it could be the beginning of 2025. A couple of years, that's not too long to wait, really. And if you do want to fill the gap, then the first series is going to be released on disc. You can get the 4K version, the Blu-ray version, or if you like, DVD, and that's going to be released on the 18th of July. And hopefully we'll have a good set of features and not just those cut down versions. And lastly, I don't know if you're like me, you're a fan of WRPGs. Well, there is a new game coming in production with an interesting backstory. So what it is Zack Snyder, the famous film director, he of Man of Steel and Justice League and 300. He was originally drafted to write a film script for a Star Wars spin-off series. This is for Lucasfilm pre the Disney era. And when Disney purchased Lucasfilm, that deal ended. And so what he's decided to do is he's taken that script which he's written and he decided to turn it into its own independent script. So he removed the Star Wars references and made it into a future or into a sci-fi type story, which was completely independent. Now, he's had some success with Netflix, with his recent Netflix movie, and they've given him the green light to make a film on this, and it's going to be called Rebel Moon. Space opera, fantasy, in sci-fi story. It's going to be split in two parts. The first part comes out at the end of this year, and the second part will be in 2024.
So you're saying a lot of cool stuff is coming, yeah?
I don't even know if I'm supposed to talk about it.
But this RPG that we're doing, that is just literally insane.
He accidentally revealed that an RPG is being built based on this movie series. So in an interview with the YouTube show The Nerd Queens, he said, this RPG that we're doing, that is just literally insane and so immersive and so intense and so huge.
We got to do all these brain dumps. You've got to tell us everything in the universe, what's happening, the giant. And I was like, that's fine. I'm happy to do it.
He talks about the scale of it, that it's going to be actually a very ambitious scale. And more than that, what's really interesting is he talks about the world building, which is building out the whole lore and the backstory of the world, which is definitely going to be interesting if Rebel Moon resonates with the audience and it becomes something of an independent franchise for himself. So, it's too early to say what it will be, but hopefully the movie is good and hopefully the game is too. So, subscribe for more. I'll see you next time. Cheers.